Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme, and if you're new here, I am so glad that you have found your way to this space. If you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is a general collective message intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you in your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or a session with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below. For those on TikTok, you'll find that on my profile. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and for those on YouTube, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. Alrighty, y'all. Before we begin, a couple of messages that I had. So, my first message is, somebody here is trying to get you distracted, and they're trying to get you distracted. It's like they want you looking in one direction so that way they can attack or rob from you in a different direction. So yesterday, and actually both of these messages come from yesterday, after I did my readings, I walked a couple of blocks to the pharmacy so I can go pick up one of my medications. And as I was there, I was in the front of the store, happened to look at the makeup section, because I needed to get something from there. I was trying to find, like, new tweezers. And somebody had come into the store and was hitting those, like, buttons, like, I need assistance here, and I need assistance here, and you just kept hearing them off. Like, I need assistance in laundry detergent, I need it here, and it was conveniently always places in the back of the store. And I'm sitting there, I'm at the front of the store. Some person walks in right after that, right after the associate started walking in that direction. And I went at night. So there's usually less of a crew on at night than there is during the day. So the person that was handling the register was the one who ended up walking towards the back of the store, meaning there was no eyes up front. This man comes in, takes a case of soda, and then just leaves. Just leaves. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, you're gonna do this in front of all these people? But then I remembered, because I saw him stealing it, but then I remembered hearing, we need assistance here. We need assistance here. And the universe put it really heavy on my heart that somebody here is trying to distract you, but they're gonna be using somebody else to try and distract you. It's like, while one person is like, look over here, look at me, somebody else is behind the scenes doing some fuckery. It's really what it's feeling like. And also on top of that, there's also other external energies, because as I was in the same area watching all this go down, right, another man walked into the store, and I'm still in the front of the store looking at the makeup stuff, trying to find where the hell the tweezers are, and he just comes in, looks at me, and is like, what are you looking at? Like, what are you doing over there looking at that? And I was like, are you talking to me? And he was like, yeah, I'm talking to you. And I just looked at him, and I said, I'm just minding my own fucking business. Something that you should be doing. Maybe you should just mosey on and go do whatever you came into the store to do. And I'm like, that just happened, like, back to back. So it's like, people want you to feel a certain kind of way about something that you're doing. I don't know. It's like they want information. They want to know why you're doing what it is that you're doing. They want to know why you painted your nails red, right? They want to know, why did you pick that shade? Why that specific shade? Like, they want to know things that really have nothing to do with them. It's really none of their business. They just want to know. And these could even be like strangers that are doing this to you, like asking intrusive questions. It's not them. I wanted to say it's probably a monitoring spirit that's working through them. So be very, very cautious at this time, especially with what information you give up. Because somebody here is plotting something behind your back, and they're hoping that you would be distracted. So don't allow yourself to be distracted at this time. Alrighty, y'all, we're gonna open up the space. 444 on my timer. I call upon my full divine counsel in this sacred moment. Yahweh, eternal flame and sovereign creator. Elohim, divine architects of form and frequency. Sophia, holy mother of wisdom, womb, and word. Papa Legba, opener of the gates, keeper of the crossroads. Hecate, queen of witches, guardian of shadow and flame. Yeshua, ascended master of unconditional love and truth. My beloved ancestors of the blood, spirit, and stars. The archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, and the eternal light of my Lyran soul. Stand with me now. Surround this space in truth, clarity, and protection. Let every card reveal only what serves the highest path. Let falsehood fall. Let wisdom rise. May I be a clear vessel for divine messages. May my words honor both shadow and light. May no harm enter, no distortion pass through. I read as Flamekeeper Priest and Sovereign Starseed. I read with purpose, integrity, and divine permission. I open this reading in full trust and alignment. So it is, so it has always been, and so it shall continue to be. We're going to be beginning with the tarot dice. Things might get a little loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Council. What is going on in collective energy? And what is it that the collective needs to know at this time? Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm right off the rip. I don't like this. With the Queen of Swords sideways, we have a Queen of Wands sideways, and then we have the Three of Pentacles. It's given somebody here is trying to get somebody into another partnership, or trying to make somebody here believe that it's all going to be peachy keen and everybody's going to be able to work together and it's going to be fine. And the Queen of Swords sideways. She's not upright. This is somebody that's lost their way. This is somebody here who's sneaky, manipulative, immoral, unjust. This is somebody here who is trying to brush over the facts, brush over the truth. The Queen of Wands sideways, again, in the same position. This is reacting out of fear, not feeling so confident about oneself. So somebody here is hoping that they can create some kind of lie in order to have a partnership? Or this is just somebody here is going to be pretending that they're working together, that everything's going to all be working together, but that's just a tactic here in order to get back in your good graces. Because right here, dead center of the dice in this bowl is the Star card. The universe is at work here. Prayers are being answered. Something here is being transmuted by the spiritual realm. And this is going to be a shocking surprise. This has to do with the false contract that has fallen with this tower right on the side of it. And we have a King of Cups upright and a King of... Sorry, we have a King of Pentacles upright and a King of Cups sideways. We have two masculine energies and two feminine energies. There's a whole lot of people up in here. I don't even think anybody knows the truth. The only upright person is this King of Pentacles. Somebody who's grounded. And it's like this partnership that it's like they want, someone's trying to revive something that has already ended, or they're trying to keep something going. But for some reason, it requires your participation. And this has to do with trying to keep their lie going. But I feel like whatever this was, it was coming at a cost to you. Because the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very practical. Alright, this is somebody here who's focused on the bottom line, and they're like, yo, what's going on? My bottom line's getting all messed up here. We have the Four of Pentacles sideways and the Four of Swords reversed. Somebody does not want something to be over. They're trying to revive something so they can hold on tightly to it. 44, 444, that could be extremely significant for y'all at this time. This Queen of Wands here, she's mourning a loss. She's very fearful of something here. This has to do with her image. Because the Queen of Wands is somebody that's, especially sideways going reverse, this is somebody that's hyper-focused on what is everybody going to think about me. Or they're having that thought, oh, people are going to think I'm this, people are going to think I'm that, but that's, in all actuality, the truth is that's how that person really actually feels about themselves. You don't want to be judged by others, so you start thinking of what that judgment might be, which is really the judgment that you hold upon yourself. But anyways, we do have the Eight of Swords right here on the side. Somebody is trying to confine somebody. Trying to confine somebody's thinking, trying to control it, trying to reel it in. Somebody here does not want something to be over. We have another 4 here with the 4 of Cups. They want you missing out on an opportunity here. Because again, it's focused on the 3 of Cups. I'm picturing the Rider-Waite, where the guy's just sitting there like this, underneath the tree, not taking the cup that is being handed to him. Somebody wants you to miss out on an opportunity here because they want you focused on something else. We have the 10 of Pentacles here reversed at the bottom of the deck. This has to do with the legacy, your longevity, where you're planting roots down. I feel like whoever these individuals are that are trying to come in, I think these people feel like you're naive. I'm really not liking this energy of somebody who doesn't want anything. They don't want something to be over. We have the Strength card reversed here on the side. That's somebody that's in their ego. They're focused on their pride. They don't want to look like a loser in some kind of situation, and somehow they need you to help make them not look like a loser. I don't understand how this has to do with you and what's going on with them. I don't know. I feel like you disconnected from something here, and you obviously didn't want anything to do with this. And I feel like because of that, maybe you were the glue that was holding something together unbeknownst to you. And that could even be like you were holding on to someone or someone's or an idea of who you thought these people were. I feel like you let go of something. And you said, you know what, it's not my problem, not my circus, not my monkeys. And something here about your bottom line with that King of Pentacles. It's like you got to the root cause of who was causing you the problem in your life. And this could even be somebody here who was trying to keep you in the Eight of Swords. Keep you under some kind of mental confinement. Keep you controlled. We do have Judgment right here. So it's Judgment Day. These people are under judgment right now. The universe has opened a can of whoop-ass on them. That's what's going on. So they want to act like they're on your team. They want to work with you, but that's because they know that something good is coming in for you. And they want you preoccupied with falling back into an old system that you broke free from. And this has to do with your mind. Somebody trying to control you. Control your actions with lies or half-truths, because, I mean, it's not reversed. And this could be a feminine energy. Somebody here was playing both sides. And then we have a masculine here whose emotions are all over the place. This is a masculine here who's unable to move forward from something in the past. Maybe they're holding on to a grudge. Maybe they're still holding on to some trauma. I don't know. That masculine feels like they have a point to prove. But it's causing them to be a little bit reckless. And the king, it's not upright. The only one upright is that King of Pentacles. This also has to do with the broken commitment, because we have this Hierophant here reversed. You know, that can be somewhat of a leader who is very like a very tyrant leader, somebody who doesn't lead with love. And this is somebody here who abuses their authority. You know, it's given the energy, do as I say, not as I do type of energy. Like, they want to hold people to unattainable standards and be somewhat of a tyrant, because the Hierophant's reverse. It's not from God. But anyways, I have strong Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo energy here. We have the Hermit reversed as well, strong Virgo. Somebody wanted you isolated. They do not want you to step forward. They do not want you to step back out. Somebody, I don't know what this is. Somebody does not want you to, like, show your face. They don't want you to speak up. They don't want you to be so wise. These could even be the very same people that were, like, sending monitoring spirits after you, or trying to send some kind of spiritual warfare, whether it was them sending their friends in, or people that you don't know that are connected to them. They keep sending them in order to distract you and to get information. But I feel like you've had a tight lip here, because I feel like this is, like, to them, this is feeling like their Hail Mary. Like, they need this in order to keep something alive, or to revive something. Revive an old system, revive an old pattern. And it's beholden to you. Whatever you did, it's like you cut somebody off energetically, because they could no longer control your mind. Universe, tell us more. We have career. This has to do with your career, your work, what you put your time and effort and energy to. This isn't what you're building. This also has to do with your livelihood, your stability, the way that you're able to provide and take care of yourself. Somebody could have been highly threatened by your career choice. Or maybe these are people that feel like you're better than them because of your career choice. Somebody here is definitely feeling highly intimidated. This Queen of Wands is sideways. Somebody is highly intimidated. We have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So you're headed towards a period of prosperity and abundance. That's been coming out the past couple of days. August. So has August. Something here happened in August that turned the tide back in your favor. We have a dark man here at the bottom of the deck. Dealing's a relationship with the man with dark complexion or hair. That could be the masculine that we were picking up on. Something here took place in August that turned the tide in your favor. This has to do with maybe your career, your stability, where you've been laying down roots, what you've been putting a lot of time and effort and energy into. Maybe you had to make some kind of sacrifices in order to readjust your bottom line. Maybe the problem was never you. But somebody wanted you to believe that the problem was always you, or that you could never make it, that you couldn't do it, that you needed them. But the moment that you cut them off, and I mean completely cut them off energetically, so they couldn't feed off of you anymore, that's when things started looking up. Whoever you recently departed from in August or stopped talking to, or maybe you did a cord cutting even, whoever you disconnected from, if you have if you have realized that your life has suddenly got lighter and things are now going in your favor, that's because this person here was siphoning your energy. And I feel like the way that they were doing it was by manipulating your emotions as a form of mind control. So you would view them in a sense of, with like sympathy or pity even. We have egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Success is assured for you. And we have star at the bottom of the deck. Guaranteed success. Some of you guys could be standing in the spotlight coming up soon, maybe in your career. The focus, the attention's going to be on you. We do have the star card out here twice. It's guaranteed success, prayers being answered. Being in the spotlight in some kind of way, even if it means being an example. Because the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very practical. Somebody who thinks about the long term when it comes to their investments. You're guaranteed success because you made the right choice. This could be a couple that you have been dealing with, a karmic couple. I'm only saying that because I keep looking at the bowl. We have the Two of Cups sideways and the Four of Wands in the reverse. So it's like you're not seeing these people eye to eye. And you have distanced and taken back your support. You're no longer recognizing them how you used to. Universe, tell us more. Marriage. This has to do with a marriage, with a commitment, with a contract of some sort. Has to do with vows, even, or somebody here not living up to what it is that they promise. We have basket, recognition, reward for effort. You are receiving some recognition, some reward for all of your effort. It's about time. Carrot, opportunity or windfall. Somebody's trying to block you from being successful in life. That's really what it is. And this could be somebody here who was even using somebody else to distract you in order to take from you. They were feeding off of your energy because they knew that you were what you were capable of. But the only way that they could do this to you was by attacking your mind, your mental state, by abusing your emotion, by abusing your heart, because they know that's how you manifest. If the heart and the mind are aligned, you can instantly jump timelines. Universe, tell us more. Broom, new home, new attitude. This home could just be metaphorical. You've redefined your borders. And people don't like the fact that now that you redefined your borders, solidified your boundaries, they don't like this new home that you have built for yourself. The fact that you've laid a sturdy foundation and that you erected your walls and you follow the steps. Because the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very practical. They're going to do something, they're going to do it right the first time. We have Owl, good advice from a wise person. Maybe you received some good advice from a wise person here who told you to cut something off. It would be for your betterment. Maybe you heeded that wise person and the advice that you received from them. Somebody here has seen and known your struggle. And this has to do with the contract. Somebody here could have even been trying to get you stuck in, like, a spiritual marriage. Trying to bind you or binding themselves to you spiritually. We have desk. Pay attention to your work. It is in the reverse when I saw it. Somebody wanted you focused on your work. They wanted you to believe that the problem was you and that you had to keep working harder. But you don't have to, because the King of Pentacles is somebody who has already mastered their own craft. He's a master of what he's built. Universe, tell us more, please. We have a High Priestess in the reverse. Strong Aquarius energy. The Six of Wands reversed. The Ten of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Whoever this High Priestess is, she knows that she's not winning. Or he. Somebody here has been trying to... There's a whole lot of people in here. We have a High Priestess in the reverse and a Hierophant. There's definitely two people here that have been working together. Both that are on the same type of time. They're on the same frequency. They're on the same low vibration. Playing games, doing tricks, trying to create distractions here so they can attack you. This is somebody here who also has been seeking some kind of validation. This is somebody here that runs their mouth a lot. With the High Priestess reverse, somebody who talks a lot, overshares, needs, kind of almost like somebody here who needs permission from other people. Like, this is somebody here who's portrays himself to be very strong, but in actuality is all very weak. This could also be somebody here who claims to be close to the universe and source, but doesn't meditate, doesn't practice gratitude, doesn't have a spiritual practice at all. This is somebody here who manipulates spiritual practices. Or those paradigms, those matrices. Then we have the Ten of Wands with this Queen of Cups. Something here is over. This Queen of Cups is leading with their heart. And that could be you, collective. You're leading with your heart at this time. You're doing what is best for you, and you're trusting in your own intuition. Somebody here could have also been trying to claim that you were mean-spirited, but the Queen of Cups upright isn't. Especially if you're the King of Pentacles. Male or female, like, you could just be driven at work. Driven in your career. Driven, you know, to accomplish, to build something, to get the job done. And whatever this job is, I feel like you're following your heart while you're doing it. It's honoring a piece of your soul that brings you joy. So you're making money off of something here that you genuinely love doing. And just because you're career focused doesn't mean that you don't have a heart. And maybe that's part of the slander that was going on around about you. And that's coming to an end. Is that, oh, you know, you're more career driven, that you're willing to hurt other people in order to accomplish your goals. But that's not the truth. I just feel like people don't like the fact that you have redefined your boundaries. You've redefined your borders. And people are trying to say that you have this attitude about you that is mean-spirited, unkind, uncaring. That's coming to an end. And this person's not going to be successful because I feel like they were trying to get support on their side. So they can try and take something from you. That was part of the distraction. It's layers upon somebody here. Whoever orchestrated all of this is somebody that was like, you know what, let's get him distracted on all different levels. Because when I was at the store, somebody was hitting all of the assistance buttons, not just the one. It was like assistance here, assistance there, assistance in like every department you could possibly imagine. Like somebody here was being excessive, trying to distract you with noise, with diverting your attention. Like, look here. I do want to say, during this time, if somebody's like, oh, look here, look the opposite way. There's a reason why they want you to focus your attention somewhere else. It's because they don't want you to see what's happening over there. But I feel like even though, in spite of them trying to do this, you're still going to be successful. Because you passed a major lesson. You passed a major test. And that was cutting this person off and seeing people for exactly who they are. It's giving the energy of the boy who cried wolf. They're losing too, and it's going to be a public loss with that Six of Wands reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed. Maybe they're going to have to pay up. Or it's going to be a loss for them. They're going to be losing something material. Universe, tell us more. We have the Emperor, upright. With the Six of Swords in the reverse. Somebody here was trying to win at all costs, but I don't think these people realize that they're not on the same level as you. You're a master magician. To me, the Emperor and the Empress are master magicians. Because they have mastered all of the different suits. The Emperor is somebody here who is going to protect their own kingdom, their domain, whatever they've built. Somebody wanted to keep you small. They never wanted you to be able to sit on your throne, claim your own authority back, claim your sovereignty back. Universe. The Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody wanted your focus elsewhere. They didn't want you looking up, they wanted you sulking. But now these people are sulking. Because they're so focused, I'm also getting with that they're so focused. Because again, I can read this both ways. Like, they wanted you focused on those Three of Cups. If we're looking at the traditional tarot, they wanted you focused on those Three of Cups instead of the cup that's coming in. Those Three of Cups being, you know, what they want. What they think is best, you know? And this can even be individuals coming in saying, oh, but I love you, I really care about you, I want to support you, da-da-da-da. Like, that's what they're saying is their excuse for why they do what they do. Because they love you, because they care for you. They don't. Not if they're actively working against you. They don't obviously care about you. It's just a front that they use to tell other people to keep their lie going, to keep their illusion, their matrix going. A Queen of Wands is reversed here at the bottom of the deck. And the Page of Pentacles. This is their biggest fear coming to life. The fact that they're going to have to give something up. For trying to avert your gaze and attention somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know what you did collective, and I don't know what these people are up to and what your actual situation is, but it honestly feels like it's like you took down some kind of empire here. Like you were the one that, like, God and Source brought in to destroy their tower. Like, you were the lightning bolt. You were the lightning bolt. And you broke something here that was never meant to be erected in the first place. Something here that was dark, that was not of the divine's will. Universe, tell us more, please. We have Carlos and Queen Rising. Somebody here, maybe that's what they have to pay up. Maybe this involves a vehicle of some sort. Maybe somebody's vehicle is being repoed. I'm also getting they wanted you to not be able to move forward in life. They didn't want you to be able to travel, to venture out, to go too far. It's like they wanted to keep you on some sort of a leash here. But yet here you are stepping into your power. We have Queen Rising, owning all of you, being praised, coming up in the spotlight. You're getting some kind of positive attention here. Somebody here could even been trying to abuse divination to get information on you, to find out what you're up to find out what is coming in for you, but maybe now they can't. There's somebody here who married for money. They get into relationships for money. This could be a karmic couple that need each other. I don't know. It's something that's very toxic. Or this could be... They don't even have to be a couple. They could just be, like, a karmic friends. Like, it's like two or more individuals here, depending on your situation. But it's like you saw through some kind of illusion here that they were casting, and they were using you as a scapegoat in some kind of way by keeping you distracted to make you the problem. That's what it was, the mind control, to keep you as the problem until you rose into your power. Universe, please tell us more. These are individuals here who are very obsessive. These are like people who want what other people have, but instead of going out and getting it for themselves, they want to take the quick way out. I don't know if you expose these people's insecurities and their own fears just by being you, because you don't want the same things out of life that they do. So they feel like you threaten their whole dynamic here, their whole facade, who they actually are as a person. Universe, tell us more. We have ignoring. You're ignoring these individuals. We have people here who are fake flexing. They only care about image. They only care about maintaining an image. People who act rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. You're ignoring all of this because you know it's all fake. You know it's only surface level. There's no sustenance or substance to it. We have into you and obsessive. Yeah, that's the energy that I was picking up on earlier, of them saying, oh, but I really want the best for you. I want you to have the things and whatever it is. But it's like, no, they don't. Because if they really did care about you, they would support you in your career and whatever it is that you're building. And they're not. That's what they tell other people, though. But they're trying to maintain their image here that they're in a codependent relationship. Universe, tell us more. They want attention. They want attention. They'll say anything, do anything, and make shit up and be extra dramatic here. Same shit, different day. And there is some kind of photo proof of their fake smiles. These are people who do the same thing over and over again. We have ego, karmic friends, and travel. They never wanted you to move forward, so they'd rather keep their enemies closer, and they viewed you as an enemy. This could be a karmic friend group that you were dealing with. It could even be a karmic work clique. But there is going to be some kind of photo proof and evidence about how fake these people were doing, how they... And you know what? Maybe what's being released is evidence here about what it is that they were saying behind your back that wasn't even true. Maybe they've done this to a lot of different people in their life in order to use and abuse them. Yeah, see, now they're all up in their head, they're stressed, they're overthinking. So they want to give it one last go. One last attempt in order to rope you back in. Because again, you were the glue that was holding something together for them, unbeknownst to you. You may have felt it energetically when you separated, because maybe you're like, you know what, I feel like their energy has been a problem for you somehow. I don't know if it was like infecting your environment in some kind of way. So it's like you had to pay it no mind. Bad karma. They're receiving some bad karma right now, and they want you to help them get out of it. Even though the reason why they're going through it is because of what this very thing that they did to you in the first place. By making you accept a contract or getting into something with these individuals, by getting into some kind of contract with them that was not for your highest good. They wanted you in agreeance of something that was not for your highest good. And the moment that you said, you know what, I revoke that, you were no longer binded to it. Universe, please give us some character clues. Who could be the parties involved? Take this as it resonates. This could be you. It could be the other parties. This is a general reading. Universe, please give us some character clues. We have an islander. Somebody here could be from an island. Maybe they live on an island. Or this is somebody here that wanted you secluded. We have beige or tan car. Somebody here could drive a beige or tan car. That came out. This beige or tan car came out. Somebody here could be a Leo. We have a white car here. We also have a blue car. There's a whole lot of cars and vehicles in here. I don't know, somebody here could work at a car dealership. Or maybe somebody here could drive for like Uber or Lyft or something, and maybe they swap out their car frequently. We have an acquaintance. Somebody here could be an acquaintance. Maybe you don't really know all of the people that are involved, but you know like of them. Or maybe these people that are coming, maybe the people that they talked shit about were their acquaintances, people who know of you, but don't really know you. 4444 on the timer. It's like tongue-tied on that one. 4s are very significant for you. We have daredevil. Somebody here could be a daredevil. Reckless person who enjoys doing dangerous things. We have a skin condition. Somebody here could have a skin condition. They could have rosacea, psoriasis, dry skin, eczema. We have a square face. Somebody here could have a square face. Somebody here could be tall. Or they're taller than you. Or you're taller than them. Take it how it resonates. That was a whole lot, Spirit. Somebody here could be a practitioner of sorts. A shaman, a minister, a priest, a witch, a warlock, whatever. A prayer warrior, a root worker. Somebody here could have dreadlocks. Somebody here could like the nature, be out in nature, like to be outdoors. Somebody here could be blue collar, they work with their hands. Somebody here could have tattoos. Somebody here could be a Virgo. Somebody here could be a millennial. Somebody's father is involved, or somebody here could be a father. Take that how it resonates. Somebody could have fun colored hair, and somebody here could have an average build. And again, this acquaintance here. Somebody has been using people that you are acquainted with, but you don't know them and they don't know you. But they know of you because of what these people were saying about you behind your back. Maybe something here is getting revealed from an acquaintance? Some kind of information here is going to be revealed. Maybe it's coming from the acquaintance. Maybe these people are not expecting someone to turn on them. Maybe somebody here finally found out the truth. This could be your father who has found out the truth. You know what? Universe, please tell us more for the collective. Somebody here can have an underlying mental health illness that they don't want to get checked, or they don't want to be exposed. A warrant has been issued for someone. We have homosexual. This is somebody here who uses people for a place to stay or for whatever they have. It's a bugaboo. We have the sentence. Formal judgment imposed by a court after a criminal conviction outlining the punishment or penalties of the crime, consequences being delivered. Ooh, maybe somebody here doesn't want you to press charges or something? Somebody is being sentenced. They're being a formal judgment being imposed. Somebody here could be living a secret life. They could be closeted. They could be DL. Or maybe part of that secret life that they were living is the fact that they have a mental health illness that they don't keep in check. There's a lot of gossip and rumors here. Spreading false or damaging information to undermine someone's reputation. They wanted to undermine your reputation in regards to your career. And these people are going bankrupt here. This could even be your competition. Unable to pay outstanding debt. Somebody here cannot pay their debts. Maybe these people owe you a lot. And this can even just be energetically. Somebody here could have used a fake ID. Maybe they made a fake ID about you. Or tried to pose as you in some kind of way, whether it's online or they created some kind of fake persona of you. Something here that identified as you but was not real. To spread these gossip and rumors here so that people had some kind of idea about you to harm your career, to harm your stability, to harm your livelihood. They didn't want you to be able to take care of yourself and provide for yourself. Because that's what the King of Pentacles does. He provides for himself. or herself. Unrequited. These people pretend to care about you, but they don't. They pretend to care about you, but they don't. And they put on that thing, well, I just want the best for them. Maybe this could even be people here, somebody here who was trying to claim that you were living a secret life, that you really have a mental illness. And saying that, oh, the reason why they have to do these things is to... that control is because we want what's best for them, because collective has a mental health illness. They can't make decisions for themselves. They're living a secret life. But I gotta do it because it's my da-da-da-da-da. Insert whatever their label is here. We have victim. Person harmed, injured, or killed as a result of a crime, accident, or other event or action. Recognize your pain, but don't become it. I don't know if somebody here became the very monster that they were too a victim of themselves. And I don't even think they know it. They're doing exactly to you what somebody else has done to them. And they're thinking that it's okay. But they were trying to make you the victim of something. Some kind of racket. Exploitation disguised as opportunity. They were trying to exploit you, disguising it as an opportunity. Be very, very careful. But, I mean, a warrant here has been issued, or is going to be issued. A manhunt might have to go. Some of these people could even be running. They could be running. Someone is being pursued. Whoever was trying to make you a victim? Oh my goodness, that's gross. Somebody here could be a peeping Tom? Maybe that's why a warrant was issued? Maybe that's the evidence that's being revealed? Maybe somebody here took photos and those photos are being exposed of them being a peeping Tom? Because how else will they get that information or you in those into... Gross. Gross. I don't even want to go there. A person who derives sexual pleasure from secretly watching people undressing or engaging in sexual activity. This is a peeping Tom. Unhealthy competition. Cutthroat attitude that prioritizes personal gain over collective goals and teamwork. Laying a trap. Want you to take the fall. They want you to take the fall for something. They're laying a trap. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the fall guy. They wanted you to be the scapegoat. They wanted you to be the scapegoat. You set something into motion here that has caused all those bricks to come tumbling down. By one decision that you made when you redefined your borders. And I feel like the reason why you had to redefine your borders is because people were encroaching in on your own space, in your own environment, in your energy. Actually, I don't want to use those. Universe. Tell us more for the collective. Tell us about this abundance they have coming in. Divine abundance. That's confirmation. Tell us about this abundance. It's divine. That's what they're going to tell you. It's divine abundance. You are born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. See, and that's exactly what these individuals are doing. They're chasing abundance, and they want you to chase abundance like them. But you are abundance. But it has to be on their terms. You have to do it like them because they want you miserable like they are. They want you trapped in karmic shadow contracts like they are. They want you to be codependent just like them. We have gratitude. Continue to practice gratitude at this time. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. Didn't we have something here about a vehicle? Car issues? Maybe this vehicle that they wanted you without was the divine itself. They wanted you disconnected from source. But they can't stop what's already in motion because you are meant to inherit your divine abundance. And that's by following your heart. You unlock your own doorway. You make your own way. Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. Spiritual quest number 40. Again with these 4s. You are called to realize your full potential and to choose to become a force for good in the world. Whether or not you are aware of it, you are embarking on a great spiritual quest. Your soul is leading you to myriad discoveries about who you truly are and what you came here to achieve this lifetime. This has to do with you guys getting into your North Node, getting into your purpose. People don't like that because they don't know what their purpose is. But that's not your problem. Each of us has a unique journey that is tailored especially for us and designed for us to reach our highest potential. During this quest, you will gain significant insight into your purpose here on Earth. For many, this journey will have been preceded by a period of upheaval, confusion, and conflict, which has birthed a desire for greater clarity and concrete answers about the meaning and purpose of your life. From the spiritual journey you are undertaking, you will gain wisdom, enlightenment, and an enhanced sense of your personal power. As you travel on this path, make a point to commit to the quest and not be tempted by distractions that may cause you to veer off track. Ganesha urges you to focus your energy less on having and more on simply being. Your spiritual growth can be enhanced by the regular practice of meditation and self-reflection at this time. You have been on a spiritual quest. And somebody doesn't want you to be on it. Because they're not on theirs. And they just as easily could be. But they chose not to. They chose money, appearances, over living authentically and true. Instead of embracing something, they kept running from it. Living a secret life. They're ashamed of themselves. Pride and ego. They're ashamed of themselves. But that is what I have for y'all, collective. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.